at number 11, an Assyrian friend of mine who collected Anthony Hardaway cards and showed me some of his collection in the 80s and 90s, mainly Anthony Hardaway, gave me this Fleer 1987 Larry Bird that was just hanging out. It was just part of his collection, kind of loose. It wasn't any protectors or anything. He gave this to me, and it's a very special card. Number one, because it's a gift, and number two, it's the oldest Larry Legend card that I have. And that's just awesome to have one such in great shape and just one of the greatest basketball players to ever live. So I'll always, like, I'll never give up this card. It's just too awesome. And it's a little off center, but I think I'll have it graded. But if I do, the grade doesn't matter. It's just number 33 at its finest. Larry Bird.
I think that the Celtic fans, I think that most of the arena and the Detroit Pistons forgot that Larry Bird had to quit.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DK, right there. Right up 1 second left. What a play by Bird.
At number 10, it is a 2024 Topps Chrome Tyler Soderstrom, Turlock's Own, my hometown. And I pulled this out of a pack, so it's extra special because I pulled it out of a pack. And of course, his dad played ball for the San Francisco Giants, Steve Soderstrom, who has a batting cage and a baseball instructional building here in town in Turlock. But representing the 209, Tyler with 9 home runs. I think he was leading, but he's second in Major League Baseball in home runs. I collect Tyler Soderstroms, and it's a Topps Chrome, and I have a refractor, but this one is special because I pull it out of a pack, and come on, it's a Topps Chrome. So, number 10, 2024, Tyler Soderstrom.
In the 3-hole, and the A's looking to strike early. And this one into right field. The ball's going and gone. Tyler Soderstrom leads the major leagues with 7 homers, and it is 3-0 A's.
Not a bad way to start the road trip.
In baseball, there are great pitchers, and there are some pitchers that change the game forever. And Bob Gibson, this is a 1971 Topps Bob Gibson, and it's extra special because, hey, it's a Bob Gibson card. I mean, in 1968, he had a microscopic 1.12 ERA, and they even had to lower the mound, the pitcher's mound, which still is lowered like that today because he was so dominant. So just to have a Bob Gibson card in my collection, and one of the Black Beauties is 71. Topps is hard to grade because of the black edges, and just an amazing card for an amazing man and pitcher that went through a lot, and he still performed and is a legend on and off the field, and just nothing like it. Awesome card, coming in at number 9. At number 8, one of my favorite cards, a 1999 Topps Collection, Ray Lewis of the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I lived in Baltimore from 2004 to 2014 for 10 years, and I became a football fan, more of a football fan more than ever. Started when I lived in Baltimore because I didn't want to sound like a dummy when everyone's talking about watching the football game on Sunday. So I started getting into football a lot, studying the game and following the Ravens and the 49ers because I've always been a 49er fan growing up in Northern California. But this is a special card because Ray Lewis, one of the great Ravens, he had the dance coming out and just a motivator and one of the great linebackers ever to play the game, Hall of Famer. And there's a statue of him out there in front of M&T Bank Stadium along with John Unitas. So 1999 Ray Lewis, love this. I want to pass it down to my kids one day, who all four of them were born in Baltimore, Maryland. At number 7, this is one of my all-time favorite players, Chris Webber. This is a 1994 Fleer. It's going to be NBA Jam Session card, one of his rookie cards, and one of my favorite cards. This was a gift of someone gave to me when I went to church in Baltimore. But one of my favorite players, played for the Warriors, the Kings, the Bullets, and just a great forward and just dominant when he was with the Kings. And just a great player, one of my favorite cards.
Got it back, put it back. See, it's just good for Chris Webber. 6 early in this first quarter. Andy Johnson picked up by Stilwell. Loose ball. Alley-oop to Chris Webber. 2 more. He's got 5. And the Warriors are off to a 12.
So coming in at number 6 is a 1994 Skybox score lord, Mitch Richmond. Now, of course, born and raised in the Central Valley, the Sacramento Kings was a team that I rooted for. Actually, I rooted for the Warriors and then the Kings when they got hot. But you're always a Kings fan growing up in anywhere near Cowtown. But this was my all-time favorite basketball player, next to Tim Hardaway and Chris Webber. Mitch Richmond, the Rock, number 2. And this is just an awesome card. This was actually a gift from a guy who was right next to me selling cards here in town at the flea market. The first time I had a table at the flea market, paid $30 and you set up a table. I was with Tony Girl selling stuff, and a guy gave this to me as a gift because I saw the card and said, hey, it's my favorite player. And he gave me this card. And it's kind of looks like some heat got to this top loader. It's kind of wrinkled and smothered and wrinkly, like it got in the heat. But awesome card because it was a gift, and guy was a beast. 7 years in Sacramento, and he wasn't the Rock, called the Rock for nothing. Just complete player. Michael Jordan respected him, said he was played like him. Love Mitch Richmond. Love this card.
Richmond in traffic has to. He does. Oh my. The Rock can't find a seam, and the Kings open it up just enough for him to be able to spin it off the glass. Richmond explodes! Oh, brother! That was impressive. Sure was. That just gets everybody on the edge of their seat.
So number 5 is a 1988 Topps Roger Craig, the Hum Baby, manager of the San Francisco Giants from 1985 to 1992, 91 or 92. It was 1992, I believe. And the Hum Baby, he basically he managed the Giants to win the West in 87, and first time in 27 years. In 89, they won the pennant and saved the Giants. I think his managerial skills. Played with Jackie Robinson, and it showed in his play, in his managerial style in the Giants' play. The split finger fastball that he pitched as a Brooklyn Dodger, just the steals when people stole home, the suicide squeeze, the bunt squeeze. Giants were awesome, and he basically saved the club from moving to Florida. So I got this autographed at Candlestick Park. It was when work for your autographs. You didn't just get in a pack. So it was before the game, batting practice, right out of the dugout. I always had crappy pins, and the autograph doesn't look too good because it was running out of ink and stuff. But I love this card. I remember well getting this autograph. So he's still alive. He's in his 90s. He's still kicking. The Hum Baby, 88 tops. Roger Craig, a legend.
Back muscles are about to go. Your stomach muscles are all set to go. And worst of all, your wind is pretty well shot. So Roger Craig won't run out on us. We'll take a walk in here and try to interrupt and give him a little bit of a rest period and talk to Roger about the coming season. Roger, I know you're looking forward to playing with the Mets this year.
I sure am, Ralph. You say this exercise completely gets you out of breath, and I've been working very hard this weekend.
So coming in at number 4 is my first autograph, a rookie Bill Kruger, a 1984 Fleer Bill Kruger. I don't honestly remember when I got this autograph. I think it was at school, at Sacred Heart School or somewhere. It wasn't at a game. I totally forgot. But he was a good pitcher, decent. So my first auto, I had a Topps card, but I was hard up for money that he signed, 84 Topps. But I sold that on eBay because I was hard up for money, and a lot of some autos that I still regret selling. But man, I can't give up this first autograph of Oakland A's pitcher, 84 Topps, or no, Fleer, had a Topps, Bill Kruger rookie card. Booyah.
Good curveball. First time up, grounded out to Vizquel at short. Oh man, Bill Kruger's in a groove, isn't he? That's only his 25th pitch of the ball game. He's 7-3. He has the 9th best ERA in the American League at 2.94.
He won 11 games for the Mariners and struck out 91 batters, which were both career highs, while getting his ERA back down to 3.6. In 1992, Bill...
Number 3 on the list, a 1986 Fleer Cal Ripken Jr. Of course, my kids were born in Baltimore, lived there for 10 years, and any Baltimore Oriole card, especially the Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr., I love and I try to keep. I'm going to pass down to my kids. And it's a dual purpose. This card, interesting, as maybe I told the story, most of my collection, a lot of my collection got destroyed in a flood when we had a lot of heavy rain in Central Valley, and it got on the floor and destroyed some of my cards. And didn't keep my cards in very good shape, some in binders, but this card wasn't kept in a binder. I got it out just a few years ago. I was just sorting through, trying to get all the Hall of Famers that I missed, putting in my binder when I was a youngster. This is probably the only card that's gradable out of the thousands of cards I've collected that I think would probably has a shot at a 10, definitely a 9, and it's Cal Ripken Jr., and that's why it's special. It's like the only one, yeah, out of all the cards. I mean it. And this mini goes with it. I don't know where I got this. I think I bought it in a lot of set of little mini cards somewhere at the thrift shop. But here's this mini companion, kind of cute, off center, but love these. 86 Fleer is dear to my childhood, and of course the Iron Man, just awesome, intimidating look. Looks like it was the same batting practice day. So Cal Ripken, the Iron Man, awesome. So number 2, 1969 Topps Hank Aaron. Now having a Hank Aaron card is phenomenal, and I got this at a coin store. Guy had it was Sam over here at a coin store here in town. He had all these cards, slabs in a box, and I saw this for $3, and it's at the most a PSA 1. Looks like I got ran over by a truck. But man, it's a Hank Aaron card. I don't think I'll ever... I have a 70
5 tops, Hank Aaron. But this one, a 69, it's just awesome. Especially with that old Braves Indian, like right there. Number 2, just awesome. The Hammer. The Home Run King, right next to Barry Bonds. Just awesome. I'll never give this up. I want to get it graded. Maybe I'll get it PSA authenticated. But man, sweet. My first Hank Aaron. I'll never leave this. Just bam, out of the park. At number 1, my favorite card, a 1988 Don Russ Will Clark autographed. Now, how did I get this autograph? It was the day when you could write to the players. My grandpa was a used